thought about times that I just stepped my behind off on that pretty pink and green plot. I remember Orange Crush. I remember when Hill Hall was a male dorm. I remember homecomings before there was tailgating. I remember crab boils during homecoming week. Let me tell you this. I won Miss Freshman, Miss Sophomore, Miss Junior, but I lost Miss SSU. Now, she's a good friend of mine. I'm still a little salty, but she's a really good friend. The point is, you will remember experiences like this. So as I said, this is not a time for silence. This is a time for celebration. You have permission from me during this commencement address to celebrate, to have fun, to shout. I am giving you that permission only during this address. So class of 2014, congratulations. I don't disappoint you all today. I know that there's a certain pomp and circumstance that you all expect that kind of comes with the White House title. I know that there's a certain bourgeois nature that you expect me to exhibit, a certain type of refinement. But unfortunately, Madam President, this is the class of 2014, and I can't inspire them like that. This is the class of Twitter, of selfies, of Instagram, of Snapchat, of Ray Shrimmer, of Rich Homie Quan. That's this class. And so you can't inspire them like that. So for those of you who are expecting a refined commencement address, and I'm speaking specifically to my parents, of course, to the media, because I know they're there, potentially Madam President, I don't want to look back there, definitely the President of the United States, because I know this is going to get back to the White House. So if you are looking for the official theme of this address, the official theme is, don't let things get in the way. That's what we're talking about today. Don't let things get in the way. This is your thing, so media, do not embarrass me. This is what you are chartered to write about. But for the 2014 graduates, I changed it a little bit to something that you will remember. Because I don't remember my graduation, I don't remember who said it, I don't remember what they said, I don't remember anything. So I changed it to something that I hope you will remember. So to the 2014 fall graduating class, the theme for your address is, turn down for what? So now there are three quick ideas that go with this thing. They go with both of them. So if you need translation, just let me know. But there are three quick things that I want to leave with you. The first one is, don't let life get in the way. Okay? So I was a junior here at Savannah State. I was a co-op student. I worked for one of those big three-letter agencies that, when they say, if I tell you I gotta kill you, I worked for one of those. And I was a co-op student going back and forth. They were paying for a semester of school, paying for me to come back. And I found out I was pregnant. And my then husband was here at Savannah State. And my mom said, you can take some time off, you can have the baby, then, take some time off, get yourself together, and you can go back. And I said, no, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Because I knew that if I stopped, it'd be a long time before I went back. So I went on ahead and I persevered. I had sorors, I had friends, I had alpha sweethearts babysitting my daughter. In fact, she had her first birthday party in the King Frazier Student Center, okay? Don't let life get in the way. My second daughter was supposed to be born August the 4th. So let me give you a little bit of history. I was accepted into a master's degree program. Still same secret three-letter agency was paying my full salary, paying full tuition, paying for books. I didn't have to show up at work, all I had to do was show up at class. Okay? Classes started August the 4th. So I looked the doctor in the eye and he said, "You are due, you are late, we need to have a C-section. You're gonna have this baby August the 4th. I said, "No, I'm not, because that doesn't work for my schedule. I got class that starts on August the 4th. I said, "So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna back it up, because you need me in the hospital for 3 days, August the 3rd, the 2nd, the 4th, the 1st. We're gonna have the baby on July 31st. And that's exactly what we did. And he looked at me and he said, "You are actually gonna get out of the hospital on Sunday and go to class on Monday." And I said, "Sitting on the sofa and sitting in the classroom, kind of the same thing to me? I think it works." And I made it work. I gathered my support system. And let me tell you, graduates, some of your decisions aren't going to make sense to anybody else. But if it makes sense to you, and you can't overprocess it, and sometimes you have to be in the moment, you have to go get it. Let me tell you, graduates, life is going to get in the way. And that is not your opportunity to turn down. Turn down for what? That is your opportunity to pull your inner strength. Find that resolve you have. Dig deep. And I know some of you are going to have to dig really, really deep now. Because you are a tiger, a mighty animal, not easily defeated. Turn down for what? The second point I want to make is, don't let the haters get in the way. So let me share a quick story. I go by the name of Dr. J. Lots of people in DC know me as Dr. J, and most of the time, I think it's kind of cute because people expect to see, if you don't know me, you expect to see the basketball player from the 70s, 80s. And so I was at the White House, and I'm not going to give too many details because I got to have a job when I get back. But I was at the White House. This was my first week there. And I sent an email out and I signed it Dr. J. And someone very senior level came to my boss and said, "We don't like her signing her emails, Dr. J. We don't want her to use her title. We want to call her Alissa." And he said, "You can tell her that." So he pulled me to the side and he told me what happened, and he said, "This is your first big piece of drama. We're going to see how you handle this." And I said, "Sure, I'm ready." And I usually meet with this person very regularly. So I want to say the meeting was coming up on Tuesday. So you all know I put my power suit on. I put my I Mean Business shoes on, and y'all know I got I Mean Business shoes. I put those shoes on, went to that meeting, and I was ready. And I sat at that meeting, I waited for that person to come say something to me. And I looked her dead in the eyes, and she said, "Dr. Johnson, what do you have to say?" Here's my point. Everyone is not going to be in your corner. Everyone does not want to see you succeed. But it is that time that you dig deep and remember, you're a tiger, a mighty animal, not easily defeated. Turn down for what? So here is my gift to all of the haters, because I know there's some haters out there. Madam President, there's some haters out there thinking that we're going to mess this ceremony up. They do. And I'm here to tell you that you're in for a show. You're getting ready to be disappointed. There's some haters out there that are waiting to see if a specific graduate's name is going to be called. They hating on you. They're waiting to see if Tamara, Wanda, JC, Anita, if any of your names are going to be called. Just replace those names with a graduate. And I'm here to tell you, we are about to show out, because I have at least 225 names that are going to walk across this stage. Turn down for what? So I've said, don't let life get in the way. Don't let haters get in the way. And I've got one more for you. And I felt a lot of pressure to come up with something that you haven't heard. So I listened to the commencement address from Oprah Winfrey when she spoke at Harvard, from P. Diddy when he spoke at Howard, from Bill Gates, Judge Hatchett. I mean, I went on YouTube and watched all sorts of things. And as I listened to each one of them, I kept being drawn to something that was very, very familiar to me. And it's going to resonate with you. So this is the last thought that I want to leave you. Don't let roadblocks get in the way. In other words, you can get anywhere from here. These are examples from my life. I graduated from Savannah State, went to work for a big secret agency. You can get anywhere from here. Let me tell you, Savannah State graduates, you can work at senior levels of a multi-billion-dollar company like Lockheed Martin. You can get anywhere from here. Let me tell you, Savannah State graduates, you can be listed in Forbes as one of the top 40 women to watch. You can get anywhere from here. Y'all don't hear me. You can go and work in the White House for the first black president. You can get anywhere from here. I'm not extraordinary. I just went where I wanted to go because you can get anywhere from here. So if you think your journey is complete, it has only just begun. If you think that you are done, let me tell you, you are not. If you think Savannah State University is your destination, I'm here to tell you it is only the beginning. If you think the university by the sea is your final port, it is not. It is only a dock. If you think your book is complete, let me tell you, you have only completed one chapter. We are tigers. There is no glass ceiling for you, no monetary cap, no job you can't get, no mind you can't change. There is no fear when you are a tiger. We laugh at the thought of it. We are tigers, a mighty animal, not easily defeated. Turn down for what? And now you think this is really your opportunity to turn down? You step at step shows, represented at basketball, football, all sorts of sporting events. You partied at Orange Crush. Turn down for what? Let's keep it real. You passed classes when you stayed out till 3 a.m. Turn down for what? Some of you are graduating with honors. Some of you are graduating with high honors. And some of you are graduating and it was just an honor. But turn down for what? Class of 2014. This is your day. This is your defining moment. Celebrate it. Soak it in. Keep up that momentum. Turn down for what? You've worked hard, studied long nights, worked on long, hard projects. Keep up that momentum. Turn down for what? You've joined clubs, Greek organizations, participated in all sorts of extracurricular activities. Keep up that momentum. Turn down for what? Lastly, we are the Savannah State University Tigers, a mighty animal, not easily defeated. You don't tell a tiger to turn down. Turn down for what? Congratulations, fall class of 2014. Madam President, that's right, turn down for what? Yeah. So I do have a presentation to Savannah State University. It's just such an honor to come back here as an alum and be here. I feel like I've come full circle. Graduated, I was the first graduating class, first December graduating class, December of 1996, and it's just such an honor for me to be back. So I want to present to you this clock with the White House seal on it. And it says, presented 12/13/2014 to Savannah State University from Dr. Alissa Johnson, class of 96, Deputy CIO, the White House.